pleased to introduce 𝗔𝗨𝐬𝐧, CEO and founder of Political VIP. With over 25 years of experience as a federal contractor and business leader, Sue has an impressive track record of building strategic bridges between public and private sectors. At Political VIP, Sue leverages her extensive background in executive sales and business development to guide the company's growth and foster impactful relationships among stakeholders. Sue, with a smile on her face, let's welcome you onto the stage. Put your hands together for 𝗔𝗨𝐬𝐧, CEO and founder of Political VIP. Over to you, ma'am. Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I appreciate the leaders of AgriNext putting this event together. And right now they're looking for a video that's supposed to play before my presentation. And so if they can't find it, then we'll just lead in directly to the presentation. But hopefully we can find it. If not, we'll just not worry about it. I wanted to first start off, I'm here as the CEO of Political VIP, but I'm also a CEO, and I don't know if I can walk around. Do you have another microphone I can use? I like to walk. So I'm also the CEO of Rose Realty Commercial, and my presentation includes Bill 𝐸𝐻, he's the CEO of 𝐸𝐻. Hello, hello. Is it working? Oh, good. Okay, so William 𝐸𝐻 Jr. out of the Miami Beach area is the CEO of 𝐸𝐻 Real Estate. And so I'm the CEO of Rose Realty Commercial. My license in Florida is with his office. And I'm the founder and CEO of Political VIP out of Denver, Colorado, which is a global consulting firm. And I wanted to just tell everybody a little story. It's not much of a story, but I grew up in the country, and I know a lot of people maybe when they look back to their childhood, they also grew up in the country. And one thing that we're missing these days is spending more time outdoors. But when you couple agriculture, which my grandfather grew hogs and he made Brunswick stew and he gardened, and the whole family was involved in the garden. So I loved being outdoors. I did not like playing with dolls. But if the 80s, everyone thought that was the technology boom. Well, I would say that that's not true. The 80s is when we discovered that we had tech to start with, even though the governments knew this before we did. And so now we're into the beginning of a huge evolution with tech. And so when you couple the issue of food, which of course we want to make sure that there isn't any issues with food, everybody has enough food to eat. But the pleasure and the joy of bringing family together outdoors, coupling that with technology, it's a super exciting field to be in, probably one of the most exciting. Did we find the video? If not, we'll just go ahead and proceed into the presentation. That's okay. All right, no problem. Okay, and this is really big, so hopefully it doesn't blind you. Okay, so of course my talk today is advocacy and AgriTech for the US and internationally. You can go to the next slide unless you want me to do it. Thank you, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stand over here. All right, so Political VIP consultants have worked in over 35 countries, and we have over 500 years of combined experience. We have a wide range of consultant types with varied experiences. We are completely nonpartisan. Our coverage is the United States, Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. We also work, since I mentioned that I'm a real estate broker, and I'm a broker in 3 states in the United States. My partner, Bill 𝐸𝐻, also is a businessman and has done a lot of work in Asia. So with our efforts together. So real estate acquisitions, leasing, mergers and acquisitions. We help clients become sustainable. I'm gonna go to the next slide. I'm gonna walk over here. It's so big, I'm sorry. I like to walk around anyway. Okay, so there's a lot of tech out there that's fascinating. I really love this little mini tractor. It's only 350 pounds. I'm not here today to talk about tech itself, but I just wanted to put that up there because if you have a farming proposition and you need some small equipment, you know, women can run these tractors. Of course, they could run any tractor if they're trained, but you know, this is a great tool for all sorts of agricultural uses. Okay, so the top exporters in 2022 were Brazil, 50% of the world's exports, US 36%, Argentina 30.3%, then it goes down from there. But when you look at just soybean and maize, Brazil 47.2 billion US dollars, the US 34.6 billion, and so it goes. Automation, robotics, a lot of you already know about the different products out there. Am I too loud or is it good? Is it okay? Okay. Drones, automated irrigation systems, robotic planting and weeding, autonomous tractors, robotics for e-commerce. With livestock, that's a huge industry depending. You know, South Dakota and the United States is one of the larger exporters. France, 2.5 billion US dollars. As you see, the US is not even in the top four. Or three rather, and we're not the fourth either. U.S. high-quality semen tech. The United States is really well known for its quality semen. So if you want to, you know, you really don't want to pay for shipping a lot of the livestock, you're able to, you know, spend more money, more of your finances on the actual sperm, and then you can, you know, there you can grow your herds. Okay, so Bill 𝐻𝐻𝐿, I mentioned him before. He's CEO of 𝐻𝐻𝐿 Real Estate. I'm an associate broker with him. I'm the founder of Political VIP and Rose Realty Commercial. Albert Trombetta is research and development. Okay, so in advocacy for AgriTech, there are different ways, and I'm going to cross back over. So I laid this out. You know, you want to appeal, encourage, communicate, educate, and engage. So with government collaboration, you know, we want to look at what government can do and, you know, the necessity to appeal to government. And that's something that, you know, most larger companies, you know, need to do at some point. With public affairs, we want to implore government and public stakeholders to advocate for policy, regulatory decisions, and even research grants and initiatives that incentivize and create favorable conditions for AgriTech. Encouraging, we want to encourage international collaboration by partnering with government and public stakeholders, NGOs and other organizations to better drive innovation and put in place collective cooperation as it pertains to the challenges facing AgriTech in the agricultural industry. Communicate, increase public awareness, marketing campaigns, communicating with the public via multiple means of media. You know, good communication can change the lives for better and solve a lot of our challenges. So if we plant the seeds of positive change, and we've already been doing this, I think that the world has been doing a really good job in the last couple of years, especially in pushing forward in these areas. Educating is very smart, you know, for all of our countries to really get deeper into. We need to increase the availability of AgriTech in both STEM and technical education to encourage entrance into the field of young talent and develop a skilled workforce for the industry. So we need to make sure we have those people prepared just to enter the industry. And to engage the users of these products. Farms and farmers provide a robust system of resources for encouraging use of and training of AgriTech products. So what I'm able to do, I mean, I'm just the CEO, but our people can do this. You know, we are able to help you identify properties. If you want 15,000 acres, if you want 50,000 acres, and you know which country you would like to be located in, we can negotiate real estate in any country that you want. And what we think is very attractive and makes a lot of sense, and anyone in finance knows this, is when you roll in the real estate with the other upfront costs, which would be the tech, you're going to lay all of this out with your finance planner anyway. So go ahead and add in your labor costs for the first 2 to 3 years, and then all of the technical equipment that you would like. There are a lot of grants available. I'm actually Rotarian. I don't know if anybody here is in the Rotary Club, anybody? There has to be. Okay. Well, they're in many, many countries, and I just recently discovered they're also in Bangladesh. They have a global grant, and this would be great for smaller initiatives or smaller, those individuals that would like to start something. Maybe they're a single business owner. But anywhere in the world where there's a Rotary office, you can work on this grant. And then there is a foundation will provide an 80% World Fund match. And it's only up to $400,000, so it's not like big business, but that's really great for our smaller business. So the turnkey transactions is what I was talking about. We define the strategy. You have the location, or if you don't, we can help you find that. You select the tech that suits your project, and then we also work with you, with our consultants, to make sure that you're approved or likely to be approved, and move forward through that process with sustainability and functionality and efficiency for your entire farming. I'm going to move back over here. There was an article in the Washington Post in November 2022, and I don't know if anyone has really seen this before, but in the Netherlands, because of their climate, they've decided, and also their food issues, they decided to go ahead and build out interior farming facilities. And so they have some amazing technology, so much so that the Washington Post went over there and they did a great job, and there are some videos online. So you can Google this article and really take a good look at this. It takes a lot of upfront investment, but the yield is tremendous. So there's huge increases on your return from seeing, into the future. This would be something that would be very beneficial. Okay, so some of the international grants and funds. I have a few listed over here. IMF works to achieve sustainable growth and prosperity for its member countries. 𝐸𝐶𝐂 is an Italian nonprofit that has a very good reputation, has been doing this for a long time. And then, of course, the IFAD. And then in the United States, we have plenty of nonprofit organizations, and who doesn't know Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, right? So, and their goal is to support farmers and governments in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. And then the USDA is investing $7.4 million in 25 selected grants to support urban agriculture. Okay, this is a big picture of all of us, so we'll just move on. But these are just some of our people. And then you can contact me on WhatsApp. So if you want my number, just take a photo, reach out, and then I can just directly respond. And that's all I have. Maybe we can watch the video next time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.